Welcome in, everybody, to Kerr Field here tonight. It is September 22nd, and we have a matchup between Bishop Shanahan versus Penn Wood. Penn Wood is here at home. They will be in white, and Bishop Shanahan will be wearing green. It's a little bit of a chilly night here. Fall is definitely coming, you can tell. Believe I have a color commentator coming in with me. What's your name, man?
I'm Braylon Fortune.
Braylon. Nice to meet you, Braylon. I'm James.
Hello, James.
Nice to have you on. I hear you have some solid Penn Wood information that you can provide for us here tonight.
Yeah, yep. I go to the school district. I was out sick all week, though. It's kind of bad, but now I'm here. I'm better. I just had football. That's why I arrived late.
Oh, yeah, no worries, man. We're glad to have you. As long as I can get some good info out of you and you'll provide a good broadcast here tonight, we are going to be A-okay, and I'm glad that you're feeling better, too.
Yeah.
It will be Penn Wood kicking off against Bishop. Penn Wood here for the kickoff, and it is up and away here at Kerr Field. Bishop Shanahan gets a block, and Bishop Shanahan will take the opening kickoff down to exactly the 40-yard line. Not bad field position.
Nice work there getting it down to the 40-yard line. This game is going to start with the lines. Both lines need to provide if they want to win. The D-line needs to get in there fast. That's the position I play on the D-line. You know, they tell us get in there fast as possible, and then the O-line's going to have to block if they want to win to keep their quarterback safe if they're passing and provide good run block.
Games are definitely won at the line of scrimmage for sure. The first snap here tonight.
And it's a flag. Penn Wood lineman jumped.
A flag, and it looks like the official will move the ball 5 yards forward.
Yeah, they jumped. I think that was number 58. Yeah, number 58. That is number 58.
Damir Smith.
Damir Smith. That name, I cannot read that.
Starting quarterback for Bishop Shanahan is number 3, Landon Wright. The first snap will be a run up the middle, taken for about 12, 13 yards, and it is a first down on the first play for Bishop Shanahan. That was number 4, Patrick Gallagher.
Yeah, nice run there by Patrick Gallagher. That was just easy yards there. Quarterback definitely got it in the fake, pulled most of the line towards him. And out of the blue, you see him right there, and then that's just something you don't want to do.
Yep. So after the first play from scrimmage for Bishop Shanahan, they are in Penn Wood territory at the 49-yard line. Second play is also a run. Bishop Shanahan up the left side, and number 20, Nate Olivo, will get about 5 yards.
Yeah, nice work there by Nate Olivo. Got some good plays. You know, they have the motion. They decide to go with the jet sweep, and it works and gets them a good amount of yardage to bring them to about.
Looks like 2nd and 6, I'd say.
Yeah, 2nd and 6, definitely right on that line.
Bishop Shanahan with 2nd and 6 on the left hash. Takes the snap. It will be another run play. That will be to Patrick Gallagher once again. He will get about 3 yards on the carry, and it looks like it will be a 3rd and short on the opening drive for the Eagles.
Yeah, 3rd and short. Really got to wonder, can these teams kick long field goals? Because right here,
the wind's blowing tonight, Braylon.
Yeah, the wind might not be in their favor right now. It feels like it's blowing across my face.
Yeah.
So the wind's definitely not in their favor, and they get Penn with the jump.
That will be the 2nd penalty on Penn Wood's defense already on this first drive. Looks like Bishop Shanahan got them with the hard count there and got the defense to jump. That's going to move the chains.
Yeah, the thing that's happened there, Penn was trying to get an easy blitz in, and they got him on the count. I don't know if that – I have a slight feeling that they weren't going for that, but what they were trying to do is like – and once they saw the blitz coming, that's what happened.
Yeah. Penn Wood with the clean stop there, not allowing much on that, just about a yard or two of a gain for the quarterback, Landon Wright. Took the QB for a run there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 on the Penn Woods 34-yard line.
Yeah, you wanted some Penwood information? I'll give you some information.
Oh, I need it.
A lot of my cousins go to this high school, including one of my cousins, Aaliyah, down there in the crowd. Yep.
Yeah.
She goes here, and we're good cousins, and also the basketball team last year, I'm going to bring them up. They were good. They were actually really good. Now, one fact, I got on a different school's network one time.
Wow.
I got on.
So you have experience.
Yeah, Plymouth White Marsh. I got on their network for that for that playoff game in round 2.
For basketball.
Yep.
Nice. Well, hopefully Penwood has another great basketball season. And I hear that this stadium, Kerr Field, is new. This is new turf.
Yes, we got this all redone. The whole thing has been redone. It cost them here like $14 million.
Looks to be worth it, though. This will be a screen pass to number 2, Trevor Barbadura, and that will be a first down for Bishop Shanahan.
Nice run there by Bishop Shanahan. They get them down. They're in the red zone right now, pounding, trying to get in there to score a touchdown. You never want to give up, have to do 3 points, but you want this touchdown here, but you got to play it safe.
And you said dominating the line of scrimmage is going to be huge for both these teams. And I think Bishop Shanahan's done a solid job on this opening drive, right?
Yeah, they've definitely done a solid job on the line of scrimmage. Got Penwood the jump. They got to fix that. Mirror through the game. That's what they tell us a lot of the times. Our offensive line is really good over at my team. It's a run.
Patrick Gallagher with the carry up the middle, and he will get about 5 yards on that one. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 into Penwood's red zone.
Yeah, that's the defense really is going to have to pull something off. Something that happened last year. It was really funny. There was a 108-yard
return.
Yeah, 108-yard interception return happened just like this. They threw it over into the corner, and it was gone. It was like fun to watch.
That's going to be Gallagher up the left side, gets tackled down at the left hash. Inside the 10-yard line goes Bishop Shanahan. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Bishop Shanahan on their opening drive.
It's already in the 10. They're definitely set up for scores here if they keep running how they did from the 40 all the way to here. They're definitely going to get a touchdown out of this.
And they have chewed up a decent amount of clock so far on this opening drive. 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. A very, very solid drive. They've kept it on the ground.
Yeah, well, 12-minute quarters. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yep, 12-minute quarters, and it's down to under 7 minutes.
And that is Patrick Gallagher with the carry. A strong opening drive for Bishop Shanahan results in a touchdown. Bishop Shanahan getting 6 points on the run, and that one was all domination on the ground. PAT coming up here.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Oh, never mind, not a PAT. They will be going for 2.
What is going on?
It's a formation that you don't usually see here. A lot of guys out to the left, and then a snap. Oh no, it will be a PAT. They're doing a Colorado kind of thing where they bring all the guys in from the side. This is going to be number 37, Salvi DeBellis.
And it is good.
And that is up and good. And Bishop Shanahan takes the 7-0 lead on their opening drive here tonight at Kerr Field. 7-0 Eagles.
Yeah, I see wind blowing past me right now. That sunset looks really nice from here.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
Yeah.
We got pink skies to the left of us.
Yeah, last game was like a real star-stringer. Penwood, it was like a game. Our sports director, he died. He had a bad heart, and we honored him for that game. And we did some Bills stuff. We returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
Oh, that's so awesome to hear.
Yeah, but then
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. R.I.P. to him. And then the game got lightning out. There was some heat lightning of a storm system coming in. It was passing by us, but they just didn't want to play games. This whole thing is made out of metal.
Yeah, that's definitely the safe play.
Yeah, didn't want to play games. It was like past. So like it was like we could see it from here, but it was like past Washington D.C. So it's basically like if you take it from here and then you took the football fields to the left, it's basically like that.
Yeah. So Bishop Shanahan scores on their opening drive, gets a 7-point lead. Let's see if Penn Wood's offense has anything to do about this one. Their opening drive will be coming up momentarily. Bishop Shanahan ready to take the kick.
Hey, maybe they'll return it again.
It's going to be a little bit of a squib here for Bishop Shanahan, and Penn Wood's got to just fall on it there. Nobody decided to scoop it and run with it, and Penn Wood will have it at their own 28-yard line to start things off for their offense.
All right, at least get him past the 25-yard line, starting about like a whole 12-yard difference from where
Bishop Shanahan started at their own, started at the 40, yeah.
Yeah, so they got ground to cover, but I think they can do it.
So first down from the 28-yard line for Penn Wood. Their offense led by Taj Cobbs, the quarterback, and the wide receiver, Clark. The leading running back for the Patriots is Kaisim Knowlton. He has 114 rushing yards on the season. First snap for the Patriots. It's a backwards pass out to the left side, and that gets shut down quickly by Penn Wood. It was Clark on the catch there, but he was not able to get anything. Looks like he lost about a yard or barely got back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah. Right there, they got a good shutting it down there. A lot of things I tell to my teammates is, and the coaches do too, is to not try to break up, try to juke and stuff. Just go for it.
Yep.
As a big guy like me, when I would ever play like street football with my friends, I would be the one guy that they could not tackle. I would have like 5 guys just trying to tackle me. It would not work because they don't know to go for the legs, you know.
Yeah.
Unexperienced guys out there.
That was Barbadora on the tackle there. And this is number 2, Deshaun Williams with the run out to the 45-yard line.
Like I said, offensive line, they created that big hole for him to go right through, and it paid off there. Got it. That's a first down. I'm pretty sure. Yep, a first down.
First down for the Patriots.
And they get past their own 40, and they're moving down.
Major hole there.
Yeah, that was a major hole for real. That was a big hole. That's the type of play you want to juke up on.
Williams gets it again. Gets tackled just past the line of scrimmage.
I think it will be a no-gain play.
Going to be maybe half a yard or a yard. It will be second and long for Penn Wood, but a great run before that for Deshaun Williams there.
Yeah, they did get a yard, so at least that's good. Now it's 2nd and 9. See what they'll try here. Maybe pass it.
See if Cobbs puts it through the air.
He will not. It's a toss. He swallowed up.
Swallowed up there, and he will be losing 2 yards on that carry. It's going to be a 3rd and long now, 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, yeah. Don't want to punt on your opening drive. At least get somewhere down, maybe into the red zone, maybe around the 30.
Let's see if Cobbs decides to air it out here, maybe to his receivers, Clark or Rashawn Sanders, number 1. He also has 170 yards on the season.
Yeah.
It's going to be Cobb. He airs it out deep.
It was a catch, but it's going to be out of bounds.
And it looked like Rashawn Sanders almost had it in bounds. He caught it with one hand.
Yeah, with a one-handed catch.
It was a one-handed catch, the left hand. A very nice grab, but unfortunately was not able to get a foot in, and the Penn Wood Patriots are going to be punting on their opening drive.
We might have a new OBJ in town.
Yeah, that was a very nice catch. That would have been right down to the 30-yard line, like you said, too.
Yeah, the perfect play. He just could not keep it in.
Good throw and catch, just sideline was not in the favor of the Patriots there. High snap here for Penn Wood, but they get the punt off. It will not be very far into the wind, and it doesn't take a Penn Wood bounce. Goes backwards a little bit, and it looks like Bishop Shanahan will start their second drive right where they left off in the first drive on the 40-yard line.
That might mean they might score another touchdown. It's very windy out here.
4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock in this first quarter. Both teams got to deal with this wind tonight. You can feel it in the press box here.
Yeah, you can feel it in the press box. We have the door where the wind's coming.
Yep.
It's closed.
Yeah.
So it's coming through these.
Yeah, you can feel it through the windows.
Yeah.
Here's Bishop Shanahan. This is Barbadoro once again. Made a defensive play on the last drive, and he gets a carry there for 2 yards on the sweep.
Yeah, nice tackle by Penwood, bringing him down quickly. So what you got to do, maybe get some like backfield tackles on a toss. I've done that before. Lineman comes right up through. There's no blockers. Maybe get one of those if they try to toss it, or try to force them in the middle so you can have even guys on each side so they don't like run to your weak side.
Yeah. So Braylon, how important is it for Penwood to get a stop here and not go down 14-0?
It's very important, especially
being at home, you know?
Yeah, at home you want to win in these conditions. The Penwood football team, though, has not been that good for the past couple of years, to go flat out say it. But they found prospects and stuff, and maybe like 2 years or next year time, they'll be pretty good.
Building up the program. That was a nice tackle there by Penwood, and it leaves Bishop Shanahan a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, third and 7, kind of long.
See if Penwood can get the stop here and force a punt.
And I saw a train moving the way that Penwood wants this team to go.
Landon Wright drops back in the pocket, and he's going to decide to run with it up the left side, and Penwood makes a great tackle. That was number 1, Rashawn Sanders, tackling Wright short of the sticks, and Penwood forces a 4th down. But it looks like Bishop Shanahan
is going to go for
it. All they need is 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Might be a little fake the QB sneak, and I'm going to roll out and find an option. Nope.
Quick huddle play here. Shanahan
trying to get the hard count.
Asking the sideline and their coaches what they want to do on this one. Huge play for the Penwood defense here.
Trying to do the hard count. They probably would have staffed it by now.
4th and 2.
Play clock running down.
Right. Gets the snap. Hands it off. And that is going to be an easy first down for Bishop Shanahan. Number 4, Patrick Gallagher on the carry. Nice little HB draw there for about a 4 or 5 yard gain, and it's enough to move the chains for Bishop Shanahan.
Yeah, they drew that play up pretty good.
Bishop Shanahan doing an amazing job at controlling the time of possession here in this first quarter. Seems like they've had it the entire first, Braylon.
Yeah, it's like Vikings Eagles. You saw if you saw Eagles had most of the possession in that game. Big run
here for Bishop Shanahan. Nate Olivo, the 5'10 senior, up the right side, gains about 20 yards there, but it may be coming back.
It may.
Holding on the offense, the officials say, and that will take them back 10 yards. It is going to be a 1st and 20. So they got the first down on the 4th and 2, but now they are going backwards.
Yeah, but the way this team is run, they can definitely pick this up easily.
Yep. Still a big break for Penwood here.
Yeah, big fan count tonight, I can see. On Penwood's side, they got a nice margin of fans. And on Bishop Shanahan's side, they got a nice margin of fans.
Yep, decent crowd here tonight. The cheerleaders for Penwood are out. 1st and 20 with 1:10 to go in this first quarter. Bishop Shanahan taking their time, asking the sideline what kind of play they want to run on this long first down. Wright has not passed much tonight, but he will let it fly here. He finds number 2, Trevor Barbadoro, who's been a strong part of the offense here in the first quarter. Looked like he picks up about 5 on that little out route.
Yeah, nice pass there. Then it got him to about 15 yards away. They got to cover.
Yep.
No, not really.
2nd and 15 about. 2nd and 14 it almost seems, yeah.
Yeah, because the things are
Yeah, the stick is just short of the 35-yard line, and Bishop Shanahan is directly at midfield.
Yeah, at the 50.
Right at the 50. Bishop Shanahan, second down. They will hand it off. It will be number 22, Julian Haylock, and he does not get much there.
Yeah, nice. So Penwood got good with the flag. They need to come up with a stop here. If they can hold them to to not getting too past the 40, they can probably force a punt or if they get to the 40 area, I think that will if they get to right in front of the 40, that's like a spot.
Force a stop.
Yeah, that's a spot where do you punt because it's not that far? What do you do there?
Yeah, that will be a tough position to be in, but that is the end of the first quarter here at Kerr Field. Bishop Shanahan is up 7-0 against the Penwood Patriots. They will be facing a 3rd and long coming up after this first quarter. We are going to take a little break, and we will be right back for the second quarter. This is an SFBN production. We'll be right back. It's quick breaks. Just give yourself a chance to smooth out.
Halftime, gotta get some more. I like how loud you talk. Yeah.
You like how loud I talk?
Yeah. I always do so many loud.
You gotta make sure everybody hears you.
Yeah, even with the headphones on, everybody gotta hear.
Yeah.
Where'd our producer go?
He's filming. He's doing the camera up top.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna be back. Back for the second quarter. It is Bishop Shanahan up 7-0 against the Penwood Patriots, and they will be facing a 3rd and long to start things off in this second quarter. Penwood hoping to get a stop. Bishop Shanahan converting on the 4th and 2, but then having a holding call after a big run, putting themselves in a tough position, and it will be 3rd and long.
The wind's in their favor now.
Right, takes the snap. He's going to run with it, and he has a lot of room. Trucks a man. And Penwood, the second defender, is able to bring him down just past the 40-yard line. We were talking about that, Braylon. The 40-yard line seemed to be the marker. And it's going to be the same kind of play, same kind of situation, 4th and 1.
As last set of downs, just like I said, but it's past the 40 a lot.
Yeah,
they're definitely going for this one.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 2 again. They went for it the last time, and Bishop Shanahan will decide to go for it once again. A great run there by quarterback Landon Wright. Made a guy fall over, he absolutely trucked him, and then was eventually brought down just 2 yards short of the sticks.
Yep, definitely that is. At this time, this is like a stop that you really want, but it's going to be hard. I'm expecting QB run.
You're expecting a QB run for sure. It looks like Bishop Shanahan will push it up the front. They do exactly that, and they get the first down. Picking up about 5 yards there. Let's see who that was on the carry. It was not right.
Yeah.
That was
with the Wildcat plays.
Number 4. It was number 4, Patrick Gallagher.
Yeah. He's been running a lot tonight.
The Wildcat formation works out for Bishop Shanahan, and they will move to the 34-yard line in Penwood's territory.
Wildcat, good play.
Jet sweep here. Barbadora up the left side, makes a move, and gets knocked out of bounds just past the 30-yard line. And it will be a 2nd and 4 for Bishop Shanahan, looking to score once again.
Yeah, the lights are on. It is dark outside. That sunset is set, so now it's really.
Yeah, it was a pretty pink sky, but now it is gone.
It's a little dim. It's more orange, but now it's light. It's cold out here. Don't have no jacket on.
Yeah, you can feel fall is coming. It's definitely getting breezy, and the leaves are going to turn color very soon.
Yep, definitely. Trees around here, definitely going to make. I don't know what type of trees they are, if they're even going to turn for the winter.
Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Bishop Shanahan. They want to talk things over before they take this 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line. It is. So what have you seen so far out of Shanahan's offense and Penwood's defense?
Well, Penwood's defense, they let up that big play which very much stings. And they haven't been playing that good to start it off. They might correct that in the second half, but I don't know if they're going to get it now. And the Bishop Shanahan's offense has been amazing.
Controlling the game, yeah.
Yeah, they've been controlling the clock, controlling basically the whole game. They got that big gain to set up that. They're really pushing Penwood into a spot they don't want to be.
The two fourth down conversions were big for Shanahan, and they have had the ball the heavy majority of this game so far. Just one possession for Penwood, and we are 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's going to be Landon Wright with a lot of room to run down inside the 15-yard line, and it's Landon Wright on the QB run, and that is going to be a Bishop Shanahan first down.
Yeah, I would say Bishop Shanahan's controlled the ball about 85% this game. They had possession about 85% so far. Penwood with that 15%. So definitely need to step it up, maybe get some offensive time. But on offense here, if they score here, you kind of want to go quick.
Yep.
Go quick, get your score quick, try to force the defense to stop quick. Leave you if Bishop Shanahan scores here, Penwood scores quick. They'll leave, and then they get the ball and they get a stop. That will basically be at least 3 minutes on the clock to try to tie it up.
And a great play made by the Penwood defense. Number 55, Kieran Clark with a tackle for a loss, forcing the second and long. What a play. Clark able to burst through the O-line and was right on top of that one.
Yeah, and maybe they're getting the stop now and try to force a field goal. Definitely better than giving up a touchdown.
For sure. That's going to be a second and long, 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Penwood definitely wanting to force a field goal or a fourth down turnover.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be Landon Wright, and he wants to run for it again. He gets tackled down just short of the 10-yard line. Picks up about 6 to 7 yards on that QB run, and is going to be a 3rd and 5 at the 11-yard line for Bishop Shanahan.
Even if Bishop Shanahan doesn't get this first down here, what I feel like they're going to do is they're going to
go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go with number three. What's his name again?
Number 3 for Bishop Shanahan is Landon Wright.
Yeah, they're going to go with that run with him again, and it's probably going to go successful even if they get a 4th down. And that's what they're going to have to go for here if they don't do it here.
Definitely 2-down territory for Bishop Shanahan. They have been dominating the ground game all night. It's Landon Wright once again. He will run it, and he will get wrapped up right away. Penwood had 3 defenders all over it. Number 0, Shaim Poe, found himself in the mix there and took down Wright right away.
Yeah, they're prepared for that. So now it looks like they're sending out the field goal unit.
They will be sending out the field goal unit indeed, Braylon.
And
it's number 37, the kicker, Salvi DeBellis. The 5'10 sophomore, the lefty kicker, has it on the left hash.
Yeah, lefty kicker, left hash, everything's matching up. He made the extra point earlier, and now the kick is
28-yard field goal, comes in with some curve, and it is up and good for DeBellis. A great stop there. I say that was a W for Penwood's defense.
Yeah, that's definitely a W there. And now they can put it, if they score a touchdown here, they can put it on 7. I don't think they'll have enough time unless they get a 3 and out to stop Bishop Shanahan and enough time before we go to half. They've controlled the clock, though.
Heavy majority of the time of possession in favor of Bishop Shanahan. There is 6:50 to go in the second quarter, and Penwood has had 1 drive on offense.
That's crazy. And to think that we're already midway through the second quarter, and Penwood's only have 1 drive. They're controlling the clock.
Definitely need to get something going for Penwood's offense. Cobbs, the wide receivers Clark, Sanders, Hurley, and the running backs Nolan and Williams, the leaders of the offense. Definitely need to get something going here, get some points on the board at home before halftime. Both these teams, by the way, I forgot to mention, both these teams coming in at 1-3 tonight. So the records are even, but Bishop Shanahan has showed that they are the team to take control here. And that is Penn Wood.
Falling down again.
Falling down on the kickoff once again. Could have had some room to run. That was
Number 12.
Number 12, Ramir Butler, falling on it, and they will be at the 33-yard line to start things off on this possession. 6:48 to go in the second quarter. Bishop Shanahan Eagles having a 10-0 lead after the DeBellis 28-yard field goal.
Yeah. And now Penn was going to try to get something scored. A field goal would be good for them right now, but you want that touchdown. If you're going to get into that red zone area, you want a touchdown, need that touchdown. But
here is Williams with the carry, and he gets eaten up right away. It is a no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage there for Penn Wood.
Yeah, they need to pick up the run game like Bishop Shanahan has done. Maybe start passing again, because if their run game fails for these next 2 plays, I think you got to pass it.
Yep, Deshaun Williams getting wrapped up. The 5'5", 165-pound senior.
Yeah, number 3, Cavell Clark last year he was mossing people, so he can definitely do it again.
Clark on the bottom of your screen there. Looks like they will throw to him. Clark over the top. It was almost picked off by number 25. That was Dan Keenan, the DB for Bishop Shanahan, almost came over and was able to intercept that. But like you said, the Cobbs, they took a chance on Clark there.
Yeah, there was a double team there.
I think that was a solid throw. It was just the timing of it was a little bit off. That would have been a big gain there.
They were detecting him definitely in the area. They were definitely detecting him, ready for him. And they definitely watched film from last year and this year coming into this game.
So it's going to be a 3rd and long for Penn Wood, and only 40 seconds have run off the clock on this possession. Time possession continues to be in favor of Bishop Shanahan. There's a flag out on the field, and Penn Wood is going to go deep, and it's short of the target. We're going to wait and see what the flag is.
It might be a free play, or it's going to be on Penn Wood.
It's going to be a false start on Penn Wood, making it a 3rd and 15 for the Patriots.
Or they might have declined it and go with 4th down. I think they declined it and went for 4th down. Yep,
penalty is declined. You are right, Braylon. 4th and 10 now once again, but it will be a punt.
So they couldn't get anything going this drive. That Cavell Clark pass would have been complete. That would have been big. This crowd would be electric right now. But it was almost picked off, but a very good throw there by Cobbs. And now it's 4th down.
A high snap there.
And whistle's blown.
For Penn Wood. Whistles are blown. Encroachment. Encroachment on the defense there. That's going to move the kick up 5 more yards. But Penn Wood
is now maybe thinking to go for it. Or maybe they're talking to their long snapper. That was a very high snap.
Yeah, both punts for Penn Wood here tonight. The snap has been high over the head of the punter, having to make an adjustment and go back a few yards. But
yeah, now it looks like they're gonna go for it. I saw Cobbs go out there.
Penn Wood is calling a timeout after the encroachment penalty by Bishop Shanahan.
Yeah, they might be trying to go for this. And honestly, as a coach, if I was the coach, I would say, if y'all want to do this, do it. It's not too far. It's only about 5 yards.
It's a 4th and 5 if they do decide to go for it.
It looks like they will. Cobbs is out there with the offense. Let's see what they try here. Probably a pass. That's what I'm guessing. 2 guys out wide. Looks like a run, actually.
Penn Wood looking to get something going on offense. Haven't been able to get much. Cobbs decides to throw, and he's got a man open. It's Rashawn Sanders, and it's a 1st down for the Penn Wood Patriots.
Yeah, Rashawn Sanders, the one that brought that kickback last home game here, and he catches that pass to get a 1st down, bringing them to around to around the 46-yard line.
46-yard line it is for Penwood. 5:46 on the clock there, able to move the chains. Maybe a momentum boost for Penwood. Here's the run.
And swallowed up.
It's Deshaun Williams, and Bishop Shanahan continues to be all over it on the ground game, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to pass it at this point. Their run game has been failing.
Cobb's able to find Sanders on the pass for the 4th down conversion there. Cobbs has 2 TD passes on the year and 389 yards going into this game. Rashawn Sanders, who caught the pass for the conversion, 56 yards per game and 170 on the season. Also 3 touchdowns on the year. Cobb's going to pass again. Attempts to go to Sanders there, and it is incomplete. It is going to be 3rd and long at their own 46-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, Penwood is barely teared down any time compared to Bishop Shanahan.
On this drive, they have just taken off 1 minute and 30 seconds here.
Yeah, about 1 minute and 30 seconds in that area.
It's the ground game because they haven't been able to. It's all through the air, so this clock stops. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've only completed 1 pass.
Yep. 5:07 to go. Bishop Shanahan holds the 10-0 lead. Cobbs is going to go deep, and he has to come back to it, but it looks like Sanders was not able to get his hands under it, and it will be short. But Penwood's offense is staying on the field, and it looks like they will be going for it once again. But Cobbs will be coming out, and it looks like...
No, he's not. Coach talked to him.
Oh.
So they'll go for it.
Number 14, Zoa Wonawala, will be entering the game, but Cobbs does stay in. It is a 4th and 10 with 5 minutes to go. Penwood still relying on another 4th down conversion to get into Bishop Shanahan's side of the field.
Yeah.
And is going to be a timeout called by Penwood, and they will talk things over before this 4th down. We are going to take a quick break with 5 minutes to go. Bishop Shanahan up 10-0. This is an SFBN production.
Ooh.
I think they're going to pass because they had 3 receivers out.
Well, yeah. I was talking about, like, you think they're going to go for it?
Yeah, I think they're going to go for it.
That one foul that you said was...
I guess you got nothing to lose.
That one foul you said was a false start?
The last one on Bishop Shanahan was an encroachment.
Penwood during the punt.
It was actually illegal formation.
Yeah, okay.
Because the false start would be a dead ball foul, and they actually ran a play, so that means it was a formation.
Thank you, sir.
Back for the 4th down here for Penwood. 4th and 10. Williams out to the right side. It's a little screen pass, and Williams has nowhere to go, trying to make something happen, and is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be a turnover on downs. Bishop Shanahan's offense is going to take over.
Wasn't what I was expecting them to do, considering the distance they had to cover. Something I was definitely not considering them to do, but they do it, so.
Was definitely expecting a downfield pass there for Penwood. They decided to throw the screen and not able to get anywhere. Now Bishop Shanahan has room to work with 4:50 to go in the first half. They will have it at Penwood's 46-yard line. Ready to take the snap. He's going to pass. It's going to be a screen to Patrick Gallagher, and Patrick Gallagher is going to pick up 4 yards on the screen pass.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're definitely probably going to go with the pass now. Don't want to wind down too much clock. They're definitely going to go with the pass it through the air. And they just tried that with the screen pass, and they got a decent amount of yards with it.
Landon Wright able to get everything that he wants here tonight, running and passing-wise. He's ready to take the snap here again. Shanahan has a sweeper coming.
I saw that number 2.
That is over the middle, intended for. It was number 2, you said?
Yeah, number 2.
It was Barbadora going over the middle.
Yeah, Penwood got there just in time. I saw him going right across the middle, I called it out. I saw that, and they definitely went to him, but Penwood had enough time to break that pass up. So now it is 3rd down and about
7.
Yeah, 3rd
It's
down
a
and
big
7.
3rd down for the Penwood defense. Can they get a stop? They will pass. And number 20, Olivo, able to break loose. He has the room to run, and he's inside the 20-yard line. Goes into Penwood's red zone. What a play by Nate Olivo.
Yeah.
Right to Olivo on the connection. And he picks up 20-plus yards down to the Penwood 17-yard line.
Dang, that hurts for Penwood. They won. They had their last resort right there.
Yep.
He just missed.
A huge 3rd down for the Penwood defense, and they were not able to come up big. Let up a 1st down there, and now Bishop Shanahan looking comfortable on the offensive side of the ball.
Definitely.
And they will have a 1st down with 3:30 to go in this half.
Yeah. They definitely. That definitely hurt for Penwood, though. To get that last second play, and they're probably going to come out of this with time to try to score again.
It's right. He's going to take the snap, and he gives it off to Olivo once again. And Olivo racks up 4 yards on the sweep.
Yeah. Wind is blowing. Definitely the chance to score here. If you score here, you kind of have it like you might have this game unlocked if you keep doing what you do through the second half. If the score's the same through the 3rd quarter, through 3, I think Bishop Shanahan comes away with the win.
Bishop Shanahan looking to get in the end zone for the 2nd time here tonight. That was a carry by number 4, Patrick Gallagher. He went up the middle and got a few yards, and now it will be a 3rd and 4 for Bishop Shanahan at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, definitely they're looking to convert. It's going to be a close one.
Bishop Shanahan looking to take a 3-possession lead, looking to go up 17-0 before halftime. 2 minutes on the clock. Gallagher, the snap goes over his head, and he gets tackled way in the backfield past the 20-yard line. A big loss for the Shanahan offense.
And that's what Penwood exactly wanted. Now it's going to be 4th down and long. Do you go for it or do you kick it?
That was a huge, huge loss for the the Bishop Shanahan offense. And it makes it a long 3rd down and manageable all the way to a 4th and 14. And Bishop Shanahan will be kicking once again.
Wind in their favor.
This one's going to be a 34-yarder, and it gets blocked. Penwood gets through the O-line, and they are able to block it. DeBellis looking to get his 2nd field goal up through the uprights, and it gets blocked. No chance there. And now Penwood's offense has room to work with 1:17 before halftime.
But only one timeout, I'm pretty sure.
One timeout, as Braylon said, with 1:17 to go. Penwood looking to get on the scoreboard. 10-0. Can they get 6 before halftime and make it a 1-possession game?
This is something here. They're definitely gonna pass it. That's all I gotta say. Running here will be a bad idea.
Cobbs passes it out to the right side. Leads him a little too much. That was Caval Clark, the intended receiver. And that went nowhere. Caught it right at the line of scrimmage. And it is going to be 2nd and 10 for Penwood at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, here we go. Penwood, that pass was incomplete, and let's see what they got here.
Cobbs looking downfield, lets it loose. It's intended for Clark. It is almost intercepted. It was number 10, Anthony Aquila. Anthony Aquila almost had the interception there right at midfield, but was able to break up the pass nonetheless. It looked like they were looking for Clark once again on the 2nd and long, and now will be 3rd and long.
3rd and long here, and they almost got picked off. That's happened now 2 times. They almost got picked off trying to throw to Clark.
Cobbs a little irresponsible with the ball here in the first half. Still no interceptions yet, but has definitely thrown some questionable passes. And it looks like Penn Wood wants to talk things over before this crucial 3rd and long before the end of the half.
Thing is, he has time, and he's just like trying to launch it. I see nobody open. Bishop Shanahan's playing good secondary defense. And, oof. It's been a rough one for Penwood on both sides of the ball.
Have not been able to get anything going on the offensive side. They've been able to get a few stops on the defense, and they were able to block that 37-yard field goal.
Yeah, they got some defense going, but now they need the offense going.
A few tackles for loss as well.
Yeah.
But their offense needs to come up big here.
Yeah.
Cobbs alone in the backfield has 3 receivers out to the right side, 2 to the left. Cobbs looking deep, finds Clark. Clark stays in bounds. Clark makes a move up the right sideline, past the 50-yard line.
And
it looked like there was a late hit.
Late hit out of bounds would be.
It looked like Deshaun Williams by midfield came over and knocked down Anthony Aquila. It looked like it might be unnecessary roughness, but Clark made a huge play.
It looks like they're backing up Penwood.
Yeah, it looked. I think Deshaun Williams had an unnecessary roughness penalty, and it will be on Williams. And this one will be coming back. A huge play for Clark.
It is just a loss.
And it comes way back after a boneheaded play there by Williams.
Still be a first down.
Oh, it's still a first down.
It's still going to be a first down.
It was, I think, a late flag, so it's going to be a first down. They're just backed up.
It was a late hit on Williams to Aquila. The downs will be in the favor of Penn Wood. It will be a first down, but pushed back the gain by 15 yards. Clark got past the 50-yard line, and now Penn will take the first down at the 37-yard line. And Sanders through the hands of Rashawn Sanders, number 1. It was a bullet pass from Cobbs. That would have been another first down for Penn Wood. And now they're looking at a 2nd and 10 with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, Clark was wide open. He was wide open, and he was shorter, just a little bit past the 40, but there was nobody around him because they sent the blitz.
Yep.
That was a pass option that you had.
2nd and 10. It's going to be Cobbs going to Williams here. Makes a juke move, racks up a couple of yards, and it's going to be a 3rd and 5 with 28 seconds to go, and the clock is running. I believe Penn Wood has no timeouts left. They have to keep it moving. It is now at 20. Cobbs ready to take the snap. He's looking to the left side, now the right side. Over the middle. Clark, it's picked off. It goes through the hands of Clark, and now Bishop Shanahan has the offense coming out to the field. 11 seconds to go. Over the middle. It went through Caval Clark's hands. And the linebacker there for Bishop Shanahan, I believe it was
number
5.
I think it was number. I didn't see. I think it was 9 or 5. I'm pretty sure.
It was either Owen McGrory or Zach Ferraro on the interception, and now Bishop Shanahan has the rock on Penn Wood's 43-yard line. 10 seconds to work with.
One last play, and flat play is stopped.
It's a false start on Bishop Shanahan. It is definitely going to be a tall task to get points up on the board for Bishop Shanahan. But on that drive beforehand, it looked like Penn Wood was getting at least something going.
They were doing something with the pass.
They were doing something with the pass. Just the interception led to the end of the drive. The clock was ticking regardless with no timeouts. It would have been very hard to get all the way through the end of to the other side of the field in the end zone. But it's going to be 11 seconds back up on the clock. And now Bishop Shanahan's going to have a 1st and 15 on the 48-yard line of Penn Wood.
Hail Mary play.
Right, looking deep. It's a duck pass.
And it's right through the hands.
And it is right through the hands of, it was number 12, Ramir Butler.
Yeah. He came back for that. The pass was a little over his head.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough interception to make, and now it will be 2nd and 15 with 6 seconds to go. This could be the last play of the half. We're going to see what Bishop Shanahan has in store.
Hail Mary play again. Here we go.
Bishop Shanahan, a screen pass there to Gallagher. Gallagher makes a man miss. Up the right sideline, getting nowhere, and that will be the end of the half. 10-0. Bishop Shanahan has the lead over the home team, the Penn Wood Patriots. And it will be a 10-0 lead for Bishop Shanahan. This is the first half, and it has been an SFBN production. We will be back very soon for the second half, folks. Thank you for tuning in. First half, baby. Let's get it.
I'm going to go get some water.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are proud to welcome the Bishop Shanahan Marching Eagles to the field. The band is under the direction of Mr. Chuck Keating and assistant Miss Corinne Alfano. The band is led on the field by drum major Maggie Teddy Bear Shannon and Colin All Shook Up Bravely. Drum captains are Tyler Don't Be Cruel Zeller, Owen Hound Dog Lindsay, and Jeffrey Graceland Buckland. The Bishop Shanahan Marching Band is pleased to perform for you tonight our show, Bring Back the King. Our first number tonight is Can't Help Falling in Love, followed by Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, and Jailhouse Rock, featuring our bass drum section and also Rafael Reyes, CJ Okafor, and Maddie Shannon on trumpet. Our last number tonight is Burning Love. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bishop Shanahan Marching Band. Band, are you ready? Drum majors, are you ready? Now sit back and enjoy as the Bishop Shanahan Marching Band presents Bring Back the King.
gonna be like 50 by the time I get tomorrow. I gotta play at 9. I gotta be there at 8.
9 a.m.
Yeah, it's gonna be raining. Oof.
Yeah, it is gonna rain tomorrow.
Really?
63 degrees.
Dang. It'll be a little warmer, like in the 70s, please. It can still rain, but let me get some 70. Also, you go to
Temple.
Temple?
Yep.
Oh, so you're in college now?
Yep. Junior in college.
What are you trying to do when you get out of here?
Hopefully something like this. Maybe this. Maybe be an analyst. Maybe a reporter. Maybe radio.
So like in the news?
But definitely in the an on-air talent category. Hopefully.
You play any sports? Like,
Yeah, I was all basketball.
I'm a free sport athlete. Basketball, baseball. I play basketball.
Three best sports, man.
Yeah, play basketball 2 times a year. Baseball once and football once.
Play AAU.
Yeah,
No, just for your school though.
I play for White. So it's like 8.
Yeah, you put on the sound. Still got 10 minutes. I just looked up and I was like, wait, what? welcome back for the second half of Bishop Shanahan at Penn Wood here at Curve Field. It is the second half here on SFBN. I'm your color commentator, James Urban, here with Braylon Fortune. Braylon, what did you see in that first half, and what do you expect to see in the second half?
I expect to see Bishop Shanahan's probably just going to run the ball again. You know, that's what they're doing. They chewed off lots of clock doing that.
Yep.
They're probably going to do that. Penwood's going to try to step up, maybe start passing some more because they saw some electric with the passing, and try to get, because it's only a two-possession game, so they're really going to try something here. Maybe they might start passing it, but they might go back to the run game because they have time now.
Yep.
Let's see what they do. They're really hyped about this.
Yep, Penn Wood getting ready. They're hoping to come back into the second half with a lot more energy, get some points on the board. It is 10-0 Bishop Shanahan. We have 2 minutes before the second half kick, before we get things going here. And Braylon, we talked about it during the halftime, how busy you've been. Tell all the listeners everything that you're doing right now.
Well, it's been pretty busy to me since the start of the summer. Me and my brother, we're making a movie, The Hotel Next Door, on my YouTube. It comes out October 31st. It's been a ride doing it. We're almost done with it. Then we just got to edit it. And then on top of being a commentator, I'm a player that I've mentioned. And then I'm a multi-sport athlete, 3 sports: football, basketball, and baseball. Favorite one's football. Worst one I'm at is basketball. You know.
And you're coaching your brother tomorrow after your game. So you're a player and a coach and a commentator.
Yeah,
the trifecta.
Yeah, that's a big thing right there. And just being able to be around sports is just like, it's really like what's unlocked me, because ever since I started sports at the age of 9, it's been like one of the most best rides I've ever had.
Yeah.
Just being now around the game of football for all of the start of winter, basically just all that, and then basically only like a 25-day window in between when I start a sport and when I end a sport, you know. So 25 days to rest and then back to sports. And that's just really been a big ride for me. I've done a lot in a short period of time, only about 3 years now, and I've done a lot.
Yeah. Keep doing your thing, man. Braylon, you are football number 1, basketball number 2, or baseball number 2?
Baseball number 2.
Baseball, so football, baseball, basketball, 3-sport athlete here is Braylon. Staying busy, keep doing your thing, man. Stay dedicated. Sports is a beautiful thing. I'm glad to be here commentating with you tonight. And if you guys want to subscribe to Braylon's YouTube channel, it is Braylon Sports 55, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Braylon Sports 55, and he spells his name B-R-A-Y-L-E-N.
Yes, L-E-N. Perfect.
B-R-A-Y-L-E-N.
Thank you for the shout out, man.
Yep. Braylon Sports 55 is his YouTube.
Got to stay busy all year. Keep yourself in shape.
Yep.
And I hope you get your dream job of being in the casting industry as a news worker or a commentator. I hope you complete those dreams. Good luck out there, man.
Yep. Gotta keep at it, getting all the reps and the experience that you can. So what happened in the first half? Bishop Shanahan up 10-0, and now Penn Wood will be receiving the second half kickoff, and we are just ready to get underway here at Curve Field for the second half. And the kick is off. It is a squib to Penn Wood, and Penn Wood cannot hop on it at first, but it looks like Sanders was able to pick it up around the 30-yard line, goes backwards a few yards, and now Penn Wood will start their first drive of this second half at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, he tried to get a little run there. Definitely, I'm gonna say a good option because they're so focused on you about to fall on the ball. If you get out of there, you're getting a decent amount of yards. Good option. He just couldn't get out of there.
So Penn Wood obviously struggling heavily, Braylon, in that first half. Nothing on the ground and just a few passes completed through the air for Cobbs. Let's see if they can flip the script in this second half. 1st and 10 from their own 27.
Got all their guys out. Motion comes in.
Williams comes through, and there's a flag on the first play of the second half, and it is going to be a false start. Not a hard start for Penwood, they will be moving back 5 yards.
That's bad to start. Yeah, you're about to run a pretty good play, probably on maybe a jet sweep, but the way the ball was placed, it probably wouldn't have been a jet sweep. They were prepared for that, and then that happened. So it looks like they're about to run the same play.
Same formation, 3 receivers on the bottom of your screen, 2 receivers at the top.
I think they switched. No, they didn't switch it around.
Yeah.
I thought for a second they switched it around. Just 3 guys on this side.
The penalty moves the ball from the 27 to the 22. It's a 1st and 15. And it's over the head of Cobbs, and he has to fall on it. Not the start Penwood was looking for on this first possession of their second half.
Yeah, that just started out, and now it's bad. You get the flag, and you're like, all right, we still got this. We still got a chance. And then you get that, and you're like, oh, what is going on? We talked it over in the locker room so hard, what we got to do, and then now we're coming out like this.
Yep, coming out flat indeed. It's going to be Cobbs looking for room. Throws it to Clark, but he's not able to catch that one over on the crossing route, and it is going to be a 3rd and forever. Looks like it to be about a 3rd and 22, 3rd and 20 for Penwood on their opening drive. And look at the time, just ran off. 43 seconds on this opening possession for Penwood. The time of possession still heavily in favor of the Bishop Shanahan Eagles.
Yeah, Penwood, they need to get a running game going, but it's looking like they just want to pass.
Cobbs, and he will get sacked by Bishop Shanahan. It looked like it was number 18, Ryan Weir, the 170-pound sophomore.
Yeah, that was
Excuse me, the 150-pound senior. Looked at the wrong name for a second, and that is a dud of a first possession for the second half on offense for Penwood, and they will be punting. The punter for Penwood is on their own goal line, and this punt is pretty solid. This will roll a long way from his own goal line, and Penwood able to get it all the way to the Bishop Shanahan 35.
Really good punt to the opposite 30. No,
a 65-yard punt with the roll. He was on his own goal line and got it all the way
to
the Bishop
35.
Shanahan 35. So a 65-yard punt.
For high school,
That's
you're
crazy.
setting up for success if you do that in high school.
65-yard punt from Penwood, of course. Not a great opening possession for the offense, but the punter there for Penwood gives the defense some room to breathe. And now Bishop Shanahan will take things over on their own 35. Wright is under center with Gallagher in the backfield with him. Wright will run with it to the left side. Penwood seems to be all over it, and they tackle Wright after a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and Penwood's ready for Wright to run the ball. They've definitely prepared for that. I feel like they've done more defensive preparation going into halftime, but then they really need to focus on offense here because y'all down. But their defense has been good. And as a coach, I would see the defense has got more success than the offense. All right, we got to tweak the offense a little at half.
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, after this offensive performance, just being down 10 points is not bad. Penwood's defense has held them in this game. It's going to be a 2nd and 8, and that is going to be a screen pass, but it looked like it may have hit the turf, and yes, it did. Officials rule incomplete pass for Bishop Shanahan, and they will be left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, no, it looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 8.
Yep, 3rd and 8.
Thought they were moving it back a little. No. Yeah. Surprised Penwood didn't get called for unnecessary roughness, but I think the refs understand because if they do catch that, he could have got up.
Yep. 3rd and 8 on the 35-yard line. It's going to be number 5. Number 5, Zach Ferraro, the backup quarterback, seems to be the passer for this offense. Landon Wright, more of a runner, and Ferraro, more the passer. The two-man QB transition for Shanahan, but that was incomplete, and that is a stop for the Penwood defense.
3 and out.
A 3-and-out stop for the Penwood defense. 9:38 to go in this third quarter. Penwood looking to get something going. Maybe a return from Rashawn Sanders here, Braylon?
Yeah, I said that. He's in the area. Normally, I don't see in the NFL these two guys. The punt?
And the punt is up and away, and it bounces backwards. And it is going to be down at the 31-yard line for Penwood. Penwood will take over, and they have a chance to make this a 3-point game or a 7-point game, but they're definitely looking for a touchdown.
Yeah, this is the drive. Your defense gets a 3 and out. You need this now. This is your time to score and wake them up after halftime. They were sleeping because they thought they were going to have an easy win. This is where you got to punch. Take everything you've got right here and pound it, and then take everything you've got, hold defense, do your job again, and hold them, and then do everything you've got again, and do that cycle about one more time, and you might have yourself a game.
Cobbs out to the right side, and he's going to pass, and he finds Clark. He finds Clark at the right side of the field, and that is a completion for about 7 yards to Caval Clark, number 3.
Yeah, it's a Caval Clark.
Caval Clark.
I didn't want to correct you earlier.
Caval Clark, yeah, I'm sorry. Caval Clark, the 5'8", 175-pound senior.
Yeah. You know, all right. So Penwood, if they can keep doing that, they might have listened to me. I mean the coach is right there.
Yep.
So they might have listened to me.
It is completion on first down for Penwood. It's going to be Cobb. He's got a man. He attempted a pass for Rashawn Sanders, but it is incomplete, and it now will be 3rd and short. Penwood's going to be looking at a 3rd and 3 at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, what Penwood is doing is they're pulling the whole thing here. What I'm doing is I'm going to keep 2 guys on the other side. Everybody is getting pulled one way, and now I'm gonna take this guy.
Penwood decides to run with it. It's gonna be Williams. Williams makes a move, and he goes past midfield. Deshaun Williams gets a first down for the Patriots, and they are in Bishop Shanahan territory.
First time tonight. They're cooking. Everybody's excited right now. They partying outside. Oh my! What is going on?
The crowd is jumping here for Penwood. They finally have some momentum on the offense. We saw flashes of it before halftime. They were able to get some pass plays going. But now the ground game is going, and now Bishop Shanahan's defense is on their heels.
Yeah, now they're going to wake up a little. They run it, and he swallowed up.
Williams, after a great run there, gets swallowed up on the first down, and he gets a loss of 2 there. They were at Bishop Shanahan's 48, and now they are at the 50 for a 2nd and 12. Still looking for their first points as Penwood remains 10-0 with just under 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Lots of time for Penwood to make this a one-possession game.
There you go with the pass.
Cobbs drops back. He finds Sanders. Sanders looks like he may have gotten tackled around the horse collar.
Yeah, I definitely saw that, but I also saw a hold in the backfield. I definitely saw a hold and a horse collar right there, so that's probably why the horse collar wasn't called.
Braylon sees a hold, I see a horse collar, but nonetheless, no flags on the field, and that was about a 7 to 8 yard gain for Penwood, and they're looking at a 3rd and 4. Cobb's in the backfield alone. Moves out to the left. He's going to pass, overthrows Sanders, and it looks like they have to go for this one, don't they, Braylon?
I mean, it looks like they're not going to bring out the punt unit. I'm seeing guys open that can get the first down, but Cobb wants big plays, but I'm just seeing guys open, and I feel like Cobbs is overlooking them and not wanting to throw to them and try to get it down deep.
He did almost find Clark for that deep pass along the close sideline in the first half. Maybe they can find Clark going deep once again, but this is a crucial 4th down for Penwood on the 42-yard line. Cobbs lets it go, and he overthrows Sanders, and it is going to be a turnover on downs. Just didn't have enough in the tank to get a first down there for Penn Wood, and it looks like the Bishop Shanahan offense will be coming out on the field. Penn Wood comes out empty-handed, remains 10-0. Penn Wood stays scoreless. 6:55 to go in this third. Let's see if the Penn Wood defense can get another stop.
Yeah, if we need another stop.
Maybe another 3rd and out as well.
Yeah, 3 and outs necessary. A run play.
Run play there too.
It
was number
27. Number 27.
22.
22.
It was number 22. It was Julian Haylock for the Eagles. It was a 3-yard gain out to the 45-yard line
2nd and
for
7.
Bishop Shanahan.
And
Little pre-snap movement. And then a very confusing play here. Looked like Landon Wright didn't really know what went on there. There's a late flag. We're going to see what the officials say about this one.
I feel like they felt Penn Wood jump, and I feel like that's what they're going to call there.
It looked like there was some pre-snap movement, but then there was no flag thrown. So
It might
Landon
be-
Wright just had to take it and run with it.
It might be
But the offense is moving back, though,
I think maybe intentional grounding, actually.
because Landon Wright was confused, and he just had to throw it at the ground to blow the play dead. And it is intentional grounding. You're right, Braylon.
Yeah, intentional grounding. I definitely saw that there because he was throwing into nobody and he wasn't like hit.
Yep, and that's going to be
Big
a loss of 10 yards on the 3rd down play.
I remember doing that. You know, once I in Madden first found about the throw it away option, I would just immediately throw it away.
Yeah.
And then get that call.
Intentional counting. The first mistake here tonight for Landon Wright. Been playing really well at quarterback here. And that is overthrown, and he dropped it. The interception almost had. It was Wainawala.
It was number 14.
It was Wainawala. The outstretched hands. And it's going to be 4th down. And Bishop Shanahan is going to have to punt another 3 and out for the Bishop Shanahan offense. 2 back-to-back great possessions for Penn Wood's defense. And there is still 6 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter.
They can't do the clock thing. They want a very far kick. Nice, good kick. And it's going to be picked up at around the 46-yard line.
It's going to be exactly that, Braylon. Penn Wood's offense right back on the field with another chance quickly to bounce back in great field position at their own 46.
Yeah, they need this right here. This is like your defense is providing. Your defense is giving everything you need. Now you need to complete your part of the share. Now you got to pay your part of the plane ticket here.
Penn Wood had a big run on their last possession to get across midfield, but still was not able to get any points on the board. Had a turnover on downs after not being able to convert on the 4th down. But here is Penn Wood with another chance. It's going to be 1st down with great field position on their own 46-yard line. Cobbs is alone in the backfield, but Williams comes over. Cobbs.
And it's incomplete. Threw it to the ground.
He threw it to the ground even though he had Sanders there.
Cobbs doesn't look good right now. He might be cold right now?
Cobbs looked very uncomfortable on that play, looking like he didn't really know where to go with it. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10 with 6 minutes to go. Penn Wood still looking for their first points.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Cobbs there. I mean, maybe avoided a loss of yards.
Cobbs out to the right. Will he run? He will decide to throw it, and it looks like he finds Clark up the right sideline. Out of bounds just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and about 1 there.
So
great play there.
Yeah, great play finding him. What Penn Wood is doing is they're dragging on passes like that. They're dragging basically the whole team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have 2 guys on the side that we're not dragging to. And that's just going to be like single coverage for both of them.
I totally see it seems like every single time that Cobbs passes, he's moving out to either the left or the right. And it looks like it's going to be a pass, not a pass play, it's going to be a run play for Williams. Williams will get the first down. It's a 7-yard gain for Deshaun Williams. Excuse me, it was not a pass play, it was a run play, and he gets tackled at the left hash, the 39-yard line, and once again, Braylon, Penwood has a chance to make this a game.
This is where they're moving in.
The home crowd is jumping. They have the energy on their side.
Yeah, coach just waved off the music.
Cobbs. And he gets intercepted. He gets intercepted. Bishop Shanahan, the linebacker. It was number 33. Number 33, Nate Bracken, the 5'11", 160-pound sophomore, cuts over the pass in front of the receiver, and he picks off Cobbs. And Braylon, Cobbs' struggles continue.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Cobbs is probably coaches are probably yelling at Cobbs right now on how he's been performing tonight. He hasn't.
And he had a man. It's Bracken made a great play there. Yep, it was Nate Bracken, the linebacker, cutting over the receiver's hands and able to get an interception. And now Bishop Shanahan has it. And Landon Wright is making a big run. Landon Wright going all the way down to the 10-yard line for the Eagles. And just like that, Penwood having all the momentum and losing it just in the matter of seconds.
This is
5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and now Bishop Shanahan has a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
This game. You think Penwood's driving down the field and then they throw an interception, and now it's just all bad.
A massive mistake, a detrimental mistake by Cobbs there, and now Bishop Shanahan is looking to answer after that interception. That was a great play by Bracken, cutting over the route like that. That was
he was prepared.
He knew exactly where that play was going, jumped it perfectly, and picked off Cobbs, and also had a great return after.
Yeah, he got it to around the.
He picked it off at around the 40-yard line and got it all the way to the 30.
Yeah, 30 area, 25 area. Yeah. Got it right in there.
And then the first play directly after the interception, Landon Wright gets a 20-yard run to the 10-yard line, and there will be a timeout on the field. And it's going to be a 2nd and goal on the 9-yard line. And I mean, just a huge mistake for Penwood, obviously, and that's got to be a killer for their motivation just to win this game, you know?
Yeah, well, especially if they score a touchdown here. Now,
that's the matter of either 10-3 or 10-7, and they may be facing 17-0 after this drive.
Yeah,
it is huge. It's going to be huge to force another field goal for Bishop Shanahan.
Yeah, and then even if they score a touchdown, the comeback, this would be a historic night to watch if Penwood somehow makes a comeback off of a touchdown here. A field goal, it still might be like a historic night, but not as much. But they had a good stop there, stopping Bishop Shanahan on the run again. They've been running all over the place.
It's going to be Gallagher alone in the backfield. He's got a seam up the right side, and that is going to be an easy touchdown, untouched. And he gets tackled into the end zone, is Gallagher. An easy response after the interception. Just 2 run plays is all it took for the Eagles, and they find themselves in the end zone up 16-0 with a PAT coming. It's number 37, DeBellis, the lefty kicker, looking to make it a 17-point lead.
It is.
I hear whistles. There may have been pre-snap movement or offsides.
Offsides on the defense. That's going to move up the kick, and now they might try for 2.
Let's see what Bishop Shanahan decides to do. They may decline it because it went through. Looks like they will be re-kicking it.
The kicker wants a roughing the kicker. I mean, the play was already dead, and he was coming in the block, and then the whistles blow. You know, one of the biggest concepts of the NFL, roughing the passer.
Yep.
It's been a concept on how much they protect quarterbacks.
That's it. That's been a huge emphasis in the past few years, just
Yeah.
really honing in
Yeah,
on that roughing the passer call.
Yeah, concept. In the NBA, it seems like they up stuff every year. Like,
Yeah.
like now it's been like travels and walks.
It's harder and harder to play defense nowadays.
Yeah, the fouls, they'll call anything a foul on you. If you're on defense, it just gets harder and harder. And it's been like, it's hard. It's hard to play.
And you were right, Braylon. They will re-kick it and move the spot up a few yards. And he looks like he was wide right on
and
that.
And it's no good.
Wide right for DeBellis, who was 2 for 2 before that on a PAT and a field goal. He did get blocked beforehand, but did not miss the kick, but he does miss that one wide right. DeBellis misses, and it is still a 16-point game, 16-0, which could be huge, though, because that's 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
And you can't tie the game up at 17-0, but now they can tie it up if Penn would finally get something going. But just like that, they were driving Penwood, throws the interception, on the verge of making it a one-possession game, but now it is 16-0. 3:46 to go. What does Penwood have to do to make this a game?
They need to get the offense working. Keep the defense strong, but get the offense working if they want a chance at winning. There's squid kick.
Squib kick to Clark.
Yeah. What's going on? I think they called him down. And they're just going to spot the ball. It looks like the 25-yard line. They will indeed spot it at the 25-yard line.
It's going to be at the 25-yard line for Penwood. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. 16-0. And Penwood still scoreless, looking to get on the board for the first time and make this a one-possession game if they can score and get a 2-point conversion. They hand it off, and Williams got a lot of space. Williams, can somebody stop him?
They will stop him, but a big run. Penwood is already picking it up to start, but a flag's thrown. They might be taking this back. Or it might be a late flag, and they might just, like, move him up to where he got spotted and then take, like, 5 or 10 yards off. Let's see what the flag's about.
It was Aquila for Bishop Shanahan stopping Williams on the run, but that was all the way to just past the 40-yard line.
They're going to call unnecessary roughness on Penwood, and is that going to take him back, or is that going to, like, it looks like that's going to take him back. It's going to take that play all the way back.
It was around a 40-yard run for Williams.
So
it's going to be a first down nonetheless.
But they moved up from the 25 to the 40, 46. So they got some decent run, but not that big play that they wanted. So here we go. 1st and 10.
3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Cobb is looking deep. Looks like it's going to go way over the head of Clark.
I don't know what Cobbs was going. I think
gave Clark no chance there.
Yeah, he was giving somebody. Guess he just overthrew it, and that proves he has an arm. So maybe they might go for these little air out touchdowns. That's what they did last year. It was either a run play or airing it out downfield. Now Penwood is like they're going cross passes and stuff. They're doing stuff like that. But last year was just either a very deep pass or a run play.
It's Williams. He gets it again, and he has a lot of room. Williams, back-to-back great runs, and that's going to move the sticks into Bishop Shanahan territory once again, and it's going to be a first down for the Penwood Patriots.
Under 3 minutes, but Penwood, the offense is starting to erupt. Coach, I think the coach is hearing me. The players are hearing me. I think I think they're hearing me because they're doing exactly what they need to do.
Cobb hands it off again. And Penwood racks up about 2 yards on the carry there. It's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line of Bishop Shanahan.
Yeah, Penwood is pounding. There was not a big run, but a nice run for a gain of about 7 or 8. Looks like 7. Yeah, 7. And now it is 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Williams gets the carry again. Stays up on his feet, and it looked like he was tackled just short, maybe right at the marker, but the officials will say a yard short of the first down marker, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Williams really picking things up in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, definitely. They're picking up the run game at that. The O-line's blocking, and timeout, it looks like. What?
They're going to move the chains because it did look like Williams stayed up. He was able to put his hand down into the turf and keep his body up for another yard there, and they will move the chains. It's going to be a 1st down at the 33-yard line of Bishop Shanahan.
Penwood cannot afford a turnover here. This has been big for them.
Penwood knocking on the door again. Williams, the hot hand, gets it again, but he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Stays exactly where the 1st down snap was at the 33-yard line. 1:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. Penwood knocking on the door, still looking for their first points of the night.
Yeah, it's 0-16. Time's starting to tick. We're about to get under a minute. If Penwood can score under a minute, I feel like they have the best shot they ever had at this game. It looks like they're not trying to pass. They're trying to avoid that at all costs because now they're getting good run game plays. But let's see what they do here.
Penwood needing a score, a stop, and another score if they want to tie this thing up, along with 2 two-point conversions.
And a false start on the offense.
But they got to take it 1 possession at a time. This could be a daunting task, 16-0, but if I believe if Penwood does take it 1 possession at a time, they can make this a game again. Bishop Shanahan's defense looking to stay strong and still pitch a shutout to Penwood here tonight.
The offense is knocking on the door, another run.
Another run there to Deshaun Williams. Just past the 35-yard line goes Williams.
And now they're probably going to have to pass it. Something that the coach is probably have been trying to avoid, and now they're going to have to pass it. Let's see if they can get this 1st down. They might run another play, but they really don't have to.
It is going to be a 3rd and 12 on the 34-yard line of Bishop Shanahan. The Patriots, looks like they may be letting the time run out here before.
Yeah, time's going to run out. And there we go. Oh, it looks like they were trying to get it off. They just didn't see the time.
It looked like they may have gotten the snap off, but the officials say no. That is the end of the quarter there.
Yeah, now we go to the 4th quarter. And a tight game still. Penwood has a chance to pick it up. Let's see if they can do it here.
Penwood still with a chance to make this a 1-possession game. We will be right back for the 4th quarter on SFBN. I am James Urban here with Braylon Fortune. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter in the coming moments.
Well, we got a game now. They can score. It feels so weird talking. Oh, are they going right back out? It feels so weird talking out of the headset because you were just listening to. Yeah, so it's louder, so much clearer.
Back for the 4th quarter here at Kerr Field. It is 16-0. Bishop Shanahan over Penwood, and Penwood has a crucial 3rd and 12 on the 36-yard line. Cobbs is going deep, and it looks like he had a man. No flags on the field.
Go for it!
And Penwood most definitely having to consider going for this one.
Yeah, my uncle yelled it loud. He said, turn down the music and yell it loud, go for it. Going for it on 4th and long. They need this play here. I definitely would call pass interference there. I mean, it might have not been, but I saw pass interference.
I also agree. I think that the Bishop Shanahan cornerback did get there a little early. Some maybe incidental contact, but maybe a flag. Still not called, and now Cobbs is going deep. Intended for Clark.
And it's,
Almost picked off by number 22 it was for Bishop Shanahan. That was Julian Haylock. But Cobbs leaving Clark short on the deep pass. And that was a big down that Penwood needed. Not able to get it. And they still remain scoreless in this 4th quarter.
Good idea not to pick it off because then you would start from all the way back there. That was a pretty good idea. I think he just dropped it, but here we go. Penwood needing a turnover quickly without giving up yards.
Cobb putting a little too much air under that pass, leaving Clark short, and now 11:48 to go in this 4th quarter, and Bishop Shanahan gets the ball back. They are on their own 33-yard line, and there's a fumble. Smart play by Landon Wright to fall back on top of it. Could have been a disaster there for Bishop Shanahan.
Yeah.
Smart play to just fall on it. And now it's going to be a second and looks to be about a second and 18.
2nd and 18, that's a tall task, but this team can definitely devour it. It's a tall task to do, but they definitely can do this right here. They've shown all night. They just got to avoid like maybe pre-snap penalties. That's happened a lot.
Shanahan decides to run with it. It's Landon Wright. The QB is going to take it all the way past the 40-yard line. About a 16-yard gain on the 2nd and long, leaving them a 3rd and short. It's going to be about a 3rd and 3.
Like I said, he's fast. He's jumping over people. The Penwood they've stopped him a couple times, but then once he gets off and he gets good yards.
Landon Wright, the 180-pound, 6-foot senior, showing his athleticism here. He's going to run with it again. Right into the tackles, and that is a big stop there for Penwood, making it a 4th down. And Bishop Shanahan's on their own side of the field, so will they go for it? The offense is staying out there right now, but now Landon Wright is coming out of the game. They still may go for it, though.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for it here. This is because if they don't get this, it's very likely they get this by on the ground, but Penwood's definitely bringing a blitz up, so let's see what happens.
Bishop Shanahan had 2 4th and 2s in the first half, and they converted on both. Here's the 3rd. There's going to be whistles, and Bishop Shanahan wants to talk it over before they run this play. Maybe reconsidering this 4th down play right here. And now Penwood, defense really,
it's been good.
They've been good, and you got to think,
if the offense can just convert.
The last touchdown that Bishop Shanahan scored was because of that interception, and they were able to get it all the way down to the 30-yard line. And that was because of the interception, not Penwood's defense. Yeah. So aside from that interception, this should definitely still be a 10-0 game. But Penwood's defense having to hold the heavy bargain of responsibility in this one here tonight. And it looks like Bishop Shanahan will be going for it.
Here we go.
Penwood needing a huge stop here. It's Gallagher in the backfield, and he gets taken down. Number 7, Jaleel Green, the 5'9", 205-pound senior. The linebacker takes down Gallagher, and that is a turnover on downs. And now Penwood, with 9:44 to go, has it on the 41-yard line of Bishop Shanahan with some room to work.
That's crazy. I knew Penwood was sending in that heavy blitz, and they got it there. They forced the stop, and Now they have a chance to score. They just need to convert. I'm expecting pass because they don't have a lot of time, considering. Being like, you think you would have a lot of time, but it's not really.
It's not a lot of time, considering how much
Bishop Shanahan will run the
has
ball.
had the ball, running the ball well.
There
But
we are,
just
go
like
on.
that, it's going to be a flip play. Two flips there, and it's going to be Clark past the 30-yard line. It's going to be a first down.
The person that they perceived to run it, I didn't see his jersey number. He put his hands up. He was like, I don't have the ball. They did not see that until he just put his hands up like, I don't have the ball.
So Penwood needing a major
guy is down.
A major stop there on defense. They got it from Jaleel Green, and then Clark makes a play.
Is that Cobbs?
No, Cobbs is there. It may be Clark down on the field. Everybody is on a knee. We do have an injury. I believe it is
Clark.
It is Clark down on the field. Trainer's checking him out right now. We are going to take a quick break for an injury timeout. The Patriots driving down the field. They have a first down on the 28-yard line with 9 minutes to go, down 16-0. We will be back after this injury timeout.
Dang, that's all right, let's get back on. They coming right now. You good, man?
Yeah. Stretch my neck. Back from injury timeout. Clark was able to walk off the field. Seems to be all right. And now we have 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. 16-0. Bishop Shanahan and Penwood looking to respond. Hand off to Williams, and he will get about 2 yards on the first down carry.
Yeah, only 2 yards for him. Coming up. Penwood, our offense is finally clicking a little here. Their offense has been clicking, but they always seem to end with nothing. They could be up right now if their drives that they've been clicking ended in scores. They've had about 3 drives.
Penwood most definitely needing to score very soon here. The time is ticking. We are just under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 9 on the 26-yard line for Penwood. Deep into Bishop Shanahan territory. Let's see what Cobbs does here. Lets it fly, and it is over the head. Intended.
Cobbs has been overthrowing.
A lot of
his
overthrows here, and that one was intended for number 84, it looks like. Haji Ali was the intended receiver. Incomplete, and now it is a 3rd and long, a position that Penwood has found themselves in plenty of times here tonight.
Yeah, this is like, it's crazy because Penwood is like, it's not a 3rd and long like they've been, but Cobbs is overthrowing his receivers. He needs to take it slow and use field vision to realize there's guys short that can pick up the first down. Don't try to sling the rock far.
Penwood, Cobbs dropping back deep, intended for Clark, and he overthrows him yet again, and that will bring up a 4th down, and Penwood really needing something desperately here. Just over 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the Patriots really need something here on this play.
Cobbs just keeps underthrowing, overthrowing. It looks like it's going to be a timeout Penwood, and I just really have nothing to say. Cobbs is overthrowing his guys, but they're like, if he's not overthrowing, the pass is good, and Penwood can really be up right now, but they're gonna have to flatten that out in practice with Cobbs throwing under pressure, maybe a joint practice, something like that.
And it's been the story all night for Cobb. Just hasn't been on the same page as his receivers. He's had a few completions for some big gains, but other than that, it has been a tough go for the offense here tonight, and the score speaks for itself. I mean, 0 points, not been able to get on the board yet, and they may be down to one of their last chances of making this a winnable game.
Yeah, definitely. In my perspective, if they don't score here, it's over. I mean, it's not over till it's over. They can get turnovers. The defense has been good. They've just been over the offense. Cobbs is the problem, overthrowing his receivers.
Very well could be the last opportunity for Penwood to make this a game. Cobb drops back on the 4th and long. Over the middle, and he finds a man. He finds his man, Wanawala, and that's going to be a 1st and goal inside the 10. Wanawala gets tackled at the 8-yard line, and Cobbs finally gets something going to his receivers.
That's what he needed, and now they're going to try to run the ball in probably. It looks like they're setting up for a pass. They are indeed setting up for a pass right now.
Needing something quick. Cobbs back.
Incomplete
to Clark. Still going to be manageable to score one here. It is 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. The incomplete pass stops the clock at 7:53. 16-0 still. And now Penwood. I think the closest they've been to scoring
is right now.
Yet this game, and they need it badly here.
Yeah, here we go. They got guys out wide. I'm thinking somewhere Cobb.
And it's caught! It is caught! It is almost picked off, and it gets bobbled around in the end zone. I have almost never seen anything like it.
Touchdown, Penwood. That is something you like to see. That's going to leave a little scathe on this team. And Cobbs is down. Cobbs is down. Oh, this might be bad.
It seemed like he was hit directly after the pass, but it was bobbled around by the defense for Bishop Shanahan, and it ended up in the hands
of number 84.
It was number 84, Ali. What a play. I've never seen anything like that before. And now, I mean, take it for how you can get it. That is a touchdown. But Cobbs is down, taking a hit after throwing that pass.
In this league, protecting quarterbacks is not as high as a standard as it is. Cobbs is up.
Cobbs is up, walking off the field. But that is Penwood's quarterback, who they will need if they want to win this game.
I mean, I don't know if they have a backup, but like,
the pass by Cobbs was into the chest of the Bishop Shanahan D-back, and it popped up, and Penwood was able to catch it in the end zone. It was Ali, number 84. And they are going for 2 to make this an 8-point game. 16-6. Penwood trying to make it 16-8.
Wildcat is coming, definitely.
It's Clark in the backfield. He takes it out to the right, and there's going to be a flag, a pre-snap movement. It's going to be false start
on the offense, and that's going to back them up. Now consider your situation. I know they have a kicker. They do have a kicker. Now it's going to consider consideration. Do you even go for this at this point? This is as a coach, knowing I have a kicker, the winds calm down. It's still not in your favor, but it's calmed down. I trust my kicker. It's not too far back from what the huddle is looking like. It's not too far back, but I just don't want to trust it here. I don't want to try that.
Considering the situation, though, a PAT would make it a 9-point game, and they wouldn't be able to tie it up if they do score again with a 2-point conversion. So Penwood will try for 2 yet again. Same formation. It's going to be Clark out to the right, over the middle.
Incomplete.
It is just short of his intended receiver, and that's going to leave it at a 10-point game. But Penwood finally gets some points on the board, finding the end zone after a bobbled touchdown reception there. And it is 16-6 with 7:45 to go in this fourth quarter.
The defense needs to play here for a win to come through. 3 and out would be absolutely perfect right now. They need it. They need a 3 and out. This is like the moment you realize, defense, this is where you need to step up. This is your biggest moment of the game. Forget all those big stops. Those were important, but this is the most important part of the game for a chance to win. They're going to need two stops in this amount of time. Penwood finally clicks in the fourth quarter, but this game might be unreachable if the defense does not play. I don't know if they can only afford two downs right here, especially if they're running the ball. And they already used a timeout. They're using their timeouts kind of like, I'm gonna say like they're not using their timeouts perfectly, because you know you're probably gonna go into a situation where you need your timeouts.
So Ali with the squib kick to Bishop Shanahan. It is going to be number 20 for Shanahan. Stays up for a little while, but eventually gets tackled at the 38-yard line. For Shanahan, it is 16-6, and most definitely Penwood needing a quick 3 and out yet again, asking a lot of their defense, but the defense has been delivering.
Yeah, they really want to be the part. The offense will say, hey, we were the reason we put up points, but the defense is definitely going to respond by saying, hey, we put up those points. And now will be first down, ball snap. Run play up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of about, I think about 4 or 5. No, a gain about, I think 4 or 5. And it'll be in the second down. Looks like a gain of 4. So here, looking to run the play. Trying to look for some guys. They're ready for it. Let's see what they got.
Shanahan takes the snap. It's going to be Landon Wright, and he gets tackled right away for no gain. And it is going to be a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 now. Here we go. What do you got? What do you got?
Penwood's defense been stout this entire second half. Could come up huge right here, giving the offense another chance potentially. 6:20 to go.
They need. I think they'll like back them up at least 1 yard or stop them, because they're gonna go for it, knowing in their situation to go for it, and then there's like they're running the ball, so the clock's still running. This is you're gonna try to get them to pass it here but they got 2 guys in the backfield ready to run the ball.
Bishop Shanahan is going to decide to throw it. They find number 2 for a first down, a screen play, and it ends up being a first down to Trevor Barbadora.
And this game might be over after that.
The 5'9", 165-pound senior comes up big. Penwood's defense playing great, but not able to get the stop there to get the offense back out on the field. And we now are at 5:30 in this fourth quarter. And it is a 10-point game still, 16-6.
Yeah, this game might be far out of reach. A turnover, like an interception or a fumble, would be perfect right here, but they're not going for long passes. They know it's too risky.
Shanahan playing conservative. Definitely trying to run out this clock as much as they can with this 10-point lead. They hand it off to Barbadora there, and he gets tackled after a 3-yard gain.
What I'm seeing is Penwood's not trying to strip. They're just bringing him down. I saw number 50 there, number 50 of Penwood. Number 50's name, Mark. I think that's
Adriano McLean.
Adriano McLean, he was right there. That was the perfect opportunity for him to try to strip that ball out. That's what they need here, and they're not trying for it.
And Adriano McLean, the leader of the defense sacks-wise so far this year, with 3.5 sacks on the year, almost made a play there. And Penwood's defense definitely needing to make a play. Shanahan trying to get out here with a W on the road. Hand off to number.
And this game is over.
Number 33. It is Nate Bracken, who also had the interception, doing a little linebacker running back combo here tonight, and he picks up the first down for Bishop Shanahan. He's been making huge plays. The interception to flip the momentum, and now a huge first down to give Shanahan a first down at the 40-yard line of Penwood with under 4 minutes to go.
So talking about games now, Penwood coming up after this. They'll be at Sun Valley next week at 11 p.m. an overnight game.
Yep.
And then they'll be hitting the road again to go to Chester for an 11 a.m. game. Then they're going against Chichester at home, and then their last home game of the season against Academy Park, and then they'll finish it off in Interboro.
It was Barbadora on the carry and a flag at the end of the run. Seems like the officials are keeping the ball where he was tackled. So not a penalty on Shanahan, it seems, as of right now. Never mind, it is coming back. It will be a holding penalty on Shanahan. 3:30 to go in this fourth quarter. And the possibility of a win for Penwood is definitely looking bleak.
Yeah, there's still a tiny possibility, but you would need this team to pass, and they're not doing that.
Definitely going to run out the clock is the smart play for Bishop Shanahan. And they've been doing exactly that, and they've been doing it efficiently.
Yeah, that is very true.
They have Bracken in the backfield once again. Landon Wright ready to take the snap. Just under 3 minutes to go. It's a 1st and 5, and they decide to give it to Bracken again. Bracken breaking loose up the right sideline. And he's got room for the end zone. And touchdown, Nate Bracken.
He's definitely getting player of the game. He has an interception, some carries, and now a touchdown. And the game is officially definitely over, and then a Penwood guy is down.
Player of the game indeed, Nate Bracken. The interception earlier in the third, and a big 35-yard touchdown run. Number 33 has been a monster tonight.
Yeah, Penwood's chances are definitely probably faded away at this point. I smelled some ashes. Maybe that's seriously it, fading away. After that touchdown, that was catastrophic for their chances at winning. If they would have just got the offense going a little earlier, they definitely had a chance. But it's finally fell, and I'm kind of happy to get out of here a little quicker. It's very cold out here.
It seems like that touchdown could be the marker for this game being over.
Yeah.
22-6 with a PAT coming up.
The only way I see Penwood winning is getting a touchdown within 2 plays where they're going to pass, and then getting a 3-and-out, and then because now it's a 3-score game again.
With 2:46 on the clock, definitely hard to see. And it is number 55, Kieran Clark, who was the body on the ground, the 5'11", 220-pound junior playing D-line, and he's walking off the field with a little bit of a limp, but seems to be all right. And now Bishop Shanahan with a 16-point lead, looking to make it a 17-point lead. DeBellis will take the PAT.
Let's see, he missed the last one he had. Far right, they got moved up a little.
DeBellis made his first PAT, made a 27-yard field goal, but missed his last one.
No, he didn't make that field goal, didn't he? And that looks like to be good.
And this one is up and good for Salvi DeBellis. The lefty boot is up and good, and that's going to make it 23-6 in favor of the Bishop Shanahan Eagles. And like I said, this game is looking bleak for a Penwood W. They are going to need a miracle here, Braylon.
Yeah, a miracle. What are we going to call if they get this miracle? The miracle is going to be called the
The Kerrfield miracle. I don't know.
The-
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to make something up.
The
So we have 23-6.
the Knight Field miracle.
Yep. 23-6 is the score with 2:46 to go. Penwood just trying to leave off on a solid note, maybe get the offense
One
one more score
to leave off.
to leave off on a good note. Before they head to Sun Valley next Friday night at Sun Valley at 7 p.m. same time. But this one is looking to be just about over here at Kerrfield. By the way, this whole stadium is completely new. New turf, new stands, new press box. But looks like Penwood will most likely not be able to protect their home turf here tonight. They will have one last chance to get points on the board. Let's see if Cobbs can maybe finally get into a rhythm that you've been talking about. He's been off a little bit all night, right?
Yeah, maybe get into a rhythm to fix himself up for next game.
So Bishop Shanahan coming here on the road, making the plays necessary. Like we talked about, number 33, Bracken has been huge tonight. Cobbs dodges a sack, and he's going to run with it. Comes back across the field, and he picks up around 6 yards on the carry, avoiding a sack. Cobbs showing his athleticism. But it looks like it just might not be enough. And Braylon, you did mention if they could just get the offense going like they have in the second half, in the first half, then they may have had a much better chance. But the time of possession was totally dominated by Shanahan in that first half, not giving Penwood enough chances to get points on the board. And now they are left with 6 with 2:30 to go. It's number 7 for Penwood bursting through the seam.
That will be number 7.
Jaleel Green on the carry. The 205-pound senior busting up the left middle right there, and that's going to move the chains for a first down. Just over 2 minutes to go here. They're going to decide to give it to Jaleel Green once again. Same play, and he gets another first down. Same kind of gain, too, around 15 yards once again. And now the offense, like we talked about, obviously the win somewhat out of reach, but they're getting some momentum and finding something before heading into Sun Valley next week.
Yeah.
Jaleel Green, the third carry.
The ball goes out.
Once again, but the officials rule that he was on the ground as it came out, and the ground cannot force a fumble, obviously.
Yeah, the fumbles. The fumbles, worst enemy is the ground.
Yep. So we are at a minute 30, just under a minute 30 here.
At this point, you might just want to run the clock out. Get us out here tonight.
Approaching the final buzzer. And it's going to be found to Rashawn Sanders is the pass. Cobbs down on the logo in midfield. Was able to complete it, though. And that is going to be a first down to the 28-yard line. And Penwood finally getting something going on the offensive side of the ball. And it looked like the official called a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct on Cobbs. It looked like Cobbs said something to the official that he did not like, and they will be moving this one back after the Sanders completion.
I wouldn't. Why call it? It's over. Get us out of here a little quicker tonight. I mean, it's only like a 3-second difference because he told the clock to keep running. And under a minute, they're just going to run the ball, and they're probably going to just come in to shake hands, and now they're going to pass it.
He finds Williams. Cobbs to Williams. And that's going to be about a 3-yard gain.
And now he's shaking up on the ground, and, yeah, they're probably going to end the game. Right now, she's going to give a handshake, maybe just keep the clock running, take it to the end of the game. He's up, and they're probably just going to tell the just wrap it up. It's under a minute. They're just going to tell to wrap it up. He is limping off the field.
Watch your mouth down there.
The music plays. The game is officially over. Probably about a minute ago, but it was a tough night for Penwood.
Tough night for Penwood, coming up on most likely their final or second to last play here. They hand it off to Jaleel Green on the draw. He makes a move, gets about 7 yards on the carry.
And they call it timeout.
And this one is just about ready to wrap up here at Kerr Field on this windy, chilly Friday night. 20 seconds left on the clock. Like I mentioned, Penwood next Friday night going to go to Sun Valley. And next Friday night for Bishop Shanahan, they're going to go to Great Valley. So Penwood playing Sun Valley and Bishop Shanahan playing Great Valley next Friday night. And after this one, after this 20 seconds is up, Penwood will fall to 1-4 on the season, and Bishop Shanahan will improve to 2-3 on the season.
Yeah, maybe get some guys that don't get some reps here. That's probably why they call a timeout. Yeah, it's a tough loss tonight, but basically, we're not signing off yet. But it was a good game. It was an electric crowd, a cold night, windy, and think about the conditions I'm about to play in tomorrow. When you see this, and then he's still running. Cavell Clark.
Cavell Clark stays on his feet for one more moment and gets tripped up at the 17-yard line. Penwood calling a timeout, just trying to get in the end zone one more time. Have a positive note to leave off on before next week.
Yeah, next week we want a positive. Hey, we picked it up. Now we're going to keep that going through this game. And we're going to end our energy late in the fourth quarter, coming off a win against Sun Valley. Don't know Sun Valley's record, you know?
Do not have the Sun Valley or the Great Valley records on hand, but those are the two teams that Penwood and Bishop Shanahan will be taking on next Friday night on September 29th.
Yeah, September 29th. But just a rough loss for Penwood. Probably going to try to get in the end zone one more time. They're in position to do it. Let's see what they do. Pass.
This will be the last play of the game, most likely.
It's knocked down.
Not the last play of the game, second to last, but knocked down.
I feel like just call it at this point. Wrap it up.
It was intended for
numbers.
Looks like can't see his number right now. Oh yeah, number 4.
Number 4.
Fiero Diallo was the intended receiver. No, excuse me, it was number 14. It's number 14, Wanawela, who had the big fourth down conversion in the third quarter there, and Ali was the receiver who caught the bobbled touchdown. And this will be the last snap of the game.
It's caught.
Cobbs gives it off to Clark. Clark tries to score, but comes up short and gets tackled at the 6-yard line. And that will do it here tonight at Kerr Field, folks. Penwood falls to Bishop Shanahan 23-6. Penwood falling to 1-4, and Bishop Shanahan improving to 2-3 on the season. Definitely a hard-fought battle here tonight between the two teams, but Penwood just not able to get it going early enough.
Yeah. Shout out to my man. What's his name again, sir?
James Urban here on the call.
And shout out to John Kelly for filling us in with some facts about the game. Thank you for doing the scoreboard out there tonight.
John Kelly on the scoreboard here.
Thank you to everybody that's helped with this impressive program. It's been a fun ride.
Yep, that will be it for tonight. Braylon Fortune on the color. Ivan James Urban here, blessed to be on the play-by-play here tonight. This has been an SFBN production. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The final, once again, 23-6. Bishop Shanahan, the road team, comes away with the W. Have a great night, folks.
All right, nice work, man.
Appreciate it.
Shanahan